everybody? Welcome back to Phones and Drones. If you just picked up one of the new iPhone 16 series devices, you're probably looking for some of the best accessories, and we've already talked about cases and screen protectors on the channel. But to power the device, Apple did make some changes this year for higher end topped out speeds, for fast charging, wirelessly, and wired. So for charging accessories, you might be on the lookout for some of the best options. In this video, we have some of the best ones, from power banks to MagSafe chargers, and a ton of other stuff in between. So if you're looking for any of these, I'll throw those affiliate links up down below. We greatly appreciate it if you use those. It helps the channel out. Let's get right into it.
Okay, so as you can see here, we have a number of accessories, some first party, a ton of Anchor chargers, and if you're following the channel and you've been a follower for a while, this should not be anything new. We love Anchor's products. Again, we're in no way, shape, or form sponsored. We bought all this with our own money, so you know this is an unbiased review. So first things first, Apple did raise the max charging speed on the iPhone 16 series devices for wireless charging up a little bit. And what's going to happen is you're now going to have a slew of accessories, specifically Apple generated ones, that will give you better charging speeds. They have Qi 2 built in. However, that is still capped at 15 watts. If you get an Apple wireless charger, MagSafe for instance, that will actually charge up to 25 watts. So getting that out of the way, these are all third parties that are going to charge about 15 watts wirelessly. We're not the largest fan of wireless charging simply because I just don't like how insecure a lot of these are. They easily pop on and off, but it's the slower charging speed. It's how it usually pauses the charge because of the overheating on the devices. Now that's yet to be seen if that's going to be a case or the case on the iPhone 16 series with that new heat dissipation system they have built in. But that's not here nor there. This is a Caseology, obviously MagSafe battery pack, as you can see here. This is 5,000 milliamps and will get you to have most of your device fully recharged via this brick a couple times. And again, as you can see, this is wireless. It comes in a assortment of different colorways. You can see this iPhone is actually perfectly charged right now, so we're not going to generate anything from it. USB-C charging on the bottom, and your LED indicator lights to let you know that it is charging. Great accessory to have. It is very slim and easily pocketable. Setting that to the side, now you have an Anchor version, same concept as we had before, only this actually has an integrated kickstand, and again, is a little large for this device. But if you have a Pro or Pro Max, it will fit very easily on there. And as you saw earlier, there is this little tab, and it actually operates as a kickstand if you want to have it charging and set down the same way. Obviously, you have your power button, USB-C charger, and your LED indicators, same as before. And you can see right here, this is the Anchor 622 with a 5,000 milliamp hour battery again. Aside from that, one of my personal favorites is this baby right here. This is an Anchor Nano power bank that charges at 22.5 watts. And it has, as you can see here, a built-in USB-C cable that charges via USB-C as well. And you have your little power button on the side and LED indicator right there. I like this because, yes, it makes it a little bulkier, but it goes right in. You're getting a much faster charge, and it is wired. It doesn't really get in the way for me. I like just bending it back a little bit. And I think this is probably one of the least expensive, best options out there. So this has, I'm not even sure, it's another 5,000 milliamp hour power bank. So you will get the same amount of charge from any of these two and this one, only this will actually charge fastest of the three. Now, moving on to something less portable, if you're looking for, these new power banks are amazing. Again, these are both Anchors. This actually is one of those that has a full display in it that'll show you how fast it's charging and all of your battery information on there. You do have two outputs here. Obviously, it's going to have to be a wired connection, and this does work with their base wireless charging station as well. And this is 12,000 milliamp hour battery. So significantly more of a charge here. You probably want something like this if you want to charge your iWatch or your iPhone and an Apple Watch together. So again, great power bank there. They come in an assortment of different sizes too, but this is our favorite. It's more compact than some of the other ones. This is one of their newer offerings too, and another reason why I like this is Kind of a similar concept to why I like this other one. It has a built-in charging cable, so you don't need a separate brick to charge, and it has the USB-C cable attached as well. So even so, beyond that, you even have a little display here to know what the charge is at as well, and another input or output here if you want to charge another device. So this is a 10,000 milliamp hour battery and will last a number of charges over either of these devices if you needed to carry something for a longer day away from your charger. Next up is going to be your typical wall chargers. So first things first is Apple's own 35-watt charger here. It does have two outputs, but keep in mind it's not 35 watts per USB-C port. This is strictly going to be 35 shared between the two. So not necessarily the best option if you're dual charging here, but it is acceptable nonetheless. It is kind of compact here. Since it is a gallium nitrate charger, you have your charging brick, basically your prongs built in for the wall. Channel favorite that I've been using between Android and iPhones for a long time now is this Anker 313 45-watt charger. And again, it is very compact and portable and very comparable in size to Apple's own, but you are getting one single output, as you can see here, for 45 watts rather than splitting 35 between two or just 35 in the one. Allegedly, the iPhone 16 Pro and Pro Max charge at a higher rate of charge than 35. Yet to be seen. We're going to put it to the paces. Comment down below if you want to see that. We will do a video on that if you guys so choose. And this would be a charger to get the max fast charge out of that. One more I do like throwing in here is always these meter cables. This is a nice silicone based one. And what I'll do is I'll actually plug this in right now to our Anker charger that we're talking about, and I'll show you exactly what it looks like. So when you go ahead and plug it in, you can see right there, you get your rate of charge, and it also has a power delivery reading if the phone charges with power delivery or PD. So always fun to have something like this. I just like seeing what the charging rate is. It's rated for, I think, 100 watts, so all of these will suffice perfectly fine. But yeah, aside from that, these are just some of our options. There's so many out there. There's a variety of different power banks. We'll throw the link up down below for all of these. We appreciate you using them. It helps out the channel greatly, like I said. Let us know. What's your favorite? Do you like these, or do you have a different one as your go-to? Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.